Welcome back, everybody. We're back together here with another video. In the Rey Star Wars movie, some interesting news came down today, at least rumors anyway, that this movie has been canceled. And when I saw this, I was like, I'm not surprised. Were you surprised by this?
No.
Why not? Why weren't you surprised by this?
Well, first of all, Disney is in financial crisis, and second, there's they probably would think that the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming up, there will be, more people seeing it. So
yeah, remember they actually announced the Rey movie last year, I believe, a Star Wars Celebration. But all of a sudden, out of the blue, we got the Grogu and Mandalorian movie after all of the backlash from Charmin Obaid-Chinoy's comments about Star Wars and making men feel uncomfortable. And then we got the news today: this movie's not going to happen. It wouldn't surprise me because Lucasfilm has announced so many projects and they never go through with them. So it wouldn't shock me if this movie never came out. Now, today we found out that She-Hulk Season 2 got canceled. That's under Disney, but it's with the MCU. We're going to be focusing on this Rey story here because apparently this Rey movie has been dropped. Now, for me, this Rey movie was a bad idea from the beginning. Why in the world would you make a Rey movie? I mean, not many people really like Rey. Why would you actually make that? You had an opportunity to rebuild the Jedi Order because I believe the name of this movie was actually going to be New Jedi Order, which they should have did with Luke, and then they made him into a titty milk drinking bum and disrespected him. But apparently, right here it says Jordan Rumi's World of Real reports that the much ballyhooed New Jedi Order, which would have centered on Daisy Ridley's Rey, has been delayed indefinitely. Even as countless Star Wars feature projects have crashed and burned over the last 4 years, New Jedi Order stood tall as a sure thing. I never believed it was really a sure thing for the reasons that we already talked about. Like they gave Rian Johnson a full trilogy and nothing's happened with that. We know it's never going to happen. But Disney's saying, oh, it's not canceled. I believe this could be the same thing for this one. It's still possible that this movie will never, ever see the light of day.
Well, or maybe they're looking at the finance. If they have enough, they will make the movie or something.
They have money to make the movie, but maybe eventually, they're thinking, we're tired of losing money. I mean, they have been losing money for years. I mean, there hasn't been a Star Wars movie in a while, but we've seen all these Disney projects on Disney Plus. None of these things are really making money. The MCU movies not making money. I mean, a Rey Star Wars movie, you have to think they're probably going to put $300+ million into that movie. And I think it's going to bomb if that movie comes out.
Well, there's a lot of backlash in the Snow White upcoming movie, but they're still doing it.
They're still doing it. I think they shot most of it. That's why. And I believe they spent more money now to refix that. And that's going to be coming out next year. But right here on the Rey movie, it says, quote, the problems seem to reside in creative differences between screenwriter Stephen Knight and Lucasfilm. I'm told that a draft had originally been written for the film, but Lucasfilm gave him so many notes that he had to start from scratch. Knight is the third or fourth screenwriter to tackle New Jedi Order over the past couple of years. I mean, I didn't even know that right there. I mean, the third or fourth screenwriter, but apparently, right here, Gizmodo, I believe they broke this here. And they're saying that, no, the Rey Star Wars movie hasn't been delayed. Apparently, this is according to Lucasfilm. where they said that the report is inaccurate and Knight continues to write and be a part of the process. In fact, the company is waiting on his latest draft. As you read this, really? Now, he's the third or fourth screenwriter, and they're still waiting on another draft. This movie's supposed to be coming out in 2026. And they still don't have a script. Without a script, you can't shoot a movie. So about 2 years out, usually these Star Wars movies take 3 total years. They don't even have a script at all. So I don't think things are looking too bright for this movie at all. Now, maybe Lucasfilm actually come out and say, all right, maybe later on this year, oh, the Rey movie is going to be, we're going to push it back to 2027. Something's telling me this movie is not going to be out in 2026. When they say indefinitely delayed, that's probably just another terminology to say that this movie's never going to happen. It's like the Rian Johnson movie. It's indefinitely delayed. Remember they announced the Kevin Feige movie also? Then they lied and said, oh, we never said we were making that. You're lying. I mean, Lucasfilm is a complete mess. This just tells you that they truly have no plan in place. None. They keep doing the same thing over and over again, keep messing up and saying, all right, this is coming out. Oh, no, it's not coming out now. They don't have a plan for anything. I mean, this is going to be a disaster right here. I mean...
Yes, but do you think that Kathleen Kennedy will keep pushing it for this movie?
I don't know. I mean... I don't know. I don't even think she even knows. I mean, that's how lost they are. Because a Rey Star Wars movie is like the worst possible thing. Now, a Mandalorian movie with Mandalorian and Grogu, I get that because there was positive feedback for the Mandalorian and Grogu. Even though season 3 sucked. But people are happy with season 1, season 2. Almost nobody's happy with Rey.
Nope.
Nobody's.
But Kathleen Kennedy still, have been pushing the female movies, the feminist movie.
Yeah, how have those actually worked out?
Not good.
Not good. Yeah, because at the core, Star Wars is still men. Men are still showing up to the movies, but they're pandering to woke females, and those people don't show up to movies. It's just that simple. That's why I don't know how well the Mandalorian and Grogu is going to do, but I'm willing to bet that'll be a better received movie than the Rey movie.
I would think so too.
Yeah, but we still don't know how much the budget is for any of these movies. But man, yeah. So I don't know what you guys think it is, but to me this sounds like this could truly be one of those movies that are never ever see the light of day. It may get pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And they can get away with it for a while because I believe the story is supposed to take place 15 years after the rise of Palpatine. So, I don't know. I'm not interested in this movie anyway, but I'm not shocked to hear that this movie is canned once and for all. Anything else you want to add?
Nah.
Well, thank you guys for listening in. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe button. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.